championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, you look to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great job up front here in getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are who's scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And he'll get the football. He tries the tackle. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, look at the quick cut. That one moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He hands it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Makes it 2nd and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks off the defender. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st down, it's a play action. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
State offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points in their last possession because of a long-range field goal. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Possession brings the field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They'll test the right side here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He's running out of time here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now they're running on the toss. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Refuses to go down. As the first down is still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards. And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Klein. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage. Breaks free. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team. Extra point knocked right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And the wideout goes in motion. A handoff to the back. Powering through. And he's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Again, makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. Timeout called by the defense. offense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Klein. Oh, what a cut. Still going. And we're able to get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down marker.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Has the 1st down and more. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He makes the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Penn State, 31. Notre Dame, 17.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming down hill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of control.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense now looking at a third and short on their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Makes the catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Irish. They couldn't stop him there. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And off the deflection, it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, my gosh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air, chance for an interception, and instead they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the back gets the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. That's going to bring up fourth down. Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Back on the field. QB keeper all the way. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Toss play to the outside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
this a real challenge for the offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a wide receiver screen. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking for a late deep shot. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
What time to play conservative. See what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. The timeout is called. A tough strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Notre Dame.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Penn State.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.